Hello, this is Mesh, and welcome to some gameplay of a title called Starborne Sovereign Space. So this title is currently in alpha. There's an alpha download available. I'll provide the link to that below. So I just wanted to bring this game to your attention. If you're into these types of online space strategy games, that might be something you want to look at. So let me just show you some basics. I've only just finished the tutorial, and I know very little, but I can show you the basics that I know about so far. I want to keep progressing with this game because I think it has potential. It has some really good ideas and really good concepts that I want to see how they play out. So I'll show you what I know so far. Okay, so this is my my base here, and it is currently level 2. So the main concepts that are going on here is that we have I'm getting resources from these areas, these planets automatically. We have obviously the world, with the universe which we're in. We have AI in the universe as well, so we have some marauders here, so we can attack them, pillage their stuff. We have other players in the world, so it's an online game. With it, the thing that interests me about this game is that it has a finishing point. So with the alpha, I think this is going to go for 12 weeks. So at 12 weeks, the alliance that has the most points, that has done the most requirements, will win, and the game will finish, and it starts again. I think that's a fantastic idea. It's not done very often, and I think it's a chance for others to come into a community of a really popular game initially and be on the same level with other people, and it also opens up replayability. Not everyone's going to like that, because a lot of people like to have their stuff and keep it forever and whatnot. I understand that, but it's just pretty cool. I quite like that idea. So what we have here, so this is, once again, this is my main base. These are my ships I have in my fleet. So let's have a look at my fleet. So if we go in here, we can see I have many fleets with a couple of ships. So we have patrol, attack, and we have ships which are used for taking resources and building. So these are these two here. So what I've done, I have attacked this marauder with my corvettes, I believe they are, and just to take out whatever enemies were there. And then I sent over my, I guess, resource gathering ships to take out some resources so I can keep building. So these are the resources here. You gain these 3, I believe, from stealing, I guess, from pillaging, and from planets around you. And I'm not 100% sure about this resource here, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as we go. So what else do we have here? We can go into the build menu. So this is the building for the base, and as you can see, it's fairly in depth. At the moment, I find this game is more of a game that I would jump into, take a few things up, then come back to it. It doesn't seem like a constant requirement. Initially it does. Initially for the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you're constantly doing stuff. But whether or not this game's going to pick up in pace when you get more bases and stuff like that, you're going to need more micromanagement. But at the moment, I'm out of resources, but also the timing on these buildings and the upgrades, it's getting extending, so it's getting longer. Initially things were at 5 minutes, but now it's getting to 10 minutes. So you can come on, do some upgrades, and then maybe log off. Look, I've just finished my ships have just finished there. So if we go to the shipyard, you can see as well all the things you can build. So the Corvette is an offensive ship. We have the patrol ship, so it's defensive. This is the utility ship, which I believe is used for taking resources, and I think building as well. So you can build an outpost, and from that outpost you extend your region of influence, I believe. And the end goal is, let me try and show you here, is to capture. Let me just show you the scale as well, because it's one thing that always amazes me sometimes about some games. You think it's like, oh well, this is my base, this is my area. Well, yeah, but it kind of expands out to a ludicrous size, right? That is massive. It's pretty cool. So we're all the way down here in this tiny little pocket, all safe. We're safe as well. I think it is for 7 days. We cannot be attacked, and we cannot attack people. See how I've moused over that guy? So that's another player over there, and it says that he is SA protected, so I cannot attack him at the moment. What else can we do that I've found out so far? So we can scan the areas. So I can send, say, this ship here. I'll highlight that ship, right click on an area, and I can see fleet operations and scan. So I can send him off to scan that to see if there's any missions, or if you want to call them quests, something which you do, which is generally, it provides an area and says, okay, so there's a mission over here which you need to retrieve something or attack something, by the look of it. What else do we have? Shipyard. The stations, movements. This is obviously just saying what's going where. It's pretty in depth. It's quite cool. I quite like this as well. The different view we have, so we can turn on exploration view, which is showing the things I have searched. So these are missions that I can do, that I can send stuff to. So so look, see. So view the mission. So what is this mission requirements? So what are we got to do? So you pick up a signal of an enemy beacon located at abandoned space factory. Okay, so we have to send a scout, an escort, and minimum 3 combined total recon scan strength. Okay, so this is the thing as well. You need to have, you need to reach this criteria. So we can maybe, there we go. So we've met that criteria actually straight away. So 1 ship, and okay, 1 scout fleet and 1 escort. See, there we go. Okay, so that'll do it. So there we've met all the requirements, and we can send them off. So off they go. So it's pretty cool. Get that one done. Hopefully get a reward. Actually, what was the reward? We should be able to see it still. So we get this cache. So that's pretty cool. Another interesting component to see the ship coming back here. I'll probably only just see. You can only see the symbol. You can actually see the ship. It's coming back from scanning that sun. So that's a yellow star. So that's pretty cool. That should hopefully, I believe, reveal a solar flare. I don't know if that's a mission. Don't know exactly. I was just following the tutorial for that. So let's see what happens. A good point from the tutorial, which there was mentioned multiple times, is the idea of follow the achievements. So you can see here, I've just got an achievement. So I made 10 Corvettes. So then I can get this reward. So I get 10 more Corvettes and a card. So this game seems to be heavily built around a card system where you can assign cards to your ships and I guess your entire infrastructure, I guess you could say. So these are the cards which I'm using. So they have different things. So we have structure, system. So this one system increases the building time, 50% station harvest yield. So that's increasing my resource gathering from the, let me just change this view here to this one. So that's increasing that resource gathering from these planets around here. What else do we have? This one here is, it's hard to read there. And they did mention, this is alpha, right? There's going to be bugs and there's going to be things like this. I can barely read that. I think it says plus 20 metal something. But this one, another one is that negative 15% building time? Yeah, it is. So when I'm building more buildings and upgrading, it's going to take 15% off the length. So that's pretty cool. So these ships are nearly back. How long did I have till they return? Movements, 1 minute. Oh no, that's that scan. Those are the returning from, that's the returning from Yellow Star. Okay, so we still have, they're still a while away, 10 minutes away. And let me just show you the card system on the fleet. What I did. So this is one. So this has, it's this patrol ships, has 13 ships, and you do level them up, and you can assign cards to the ships themselves. So it is centric around these cards. They seem to be very powerful. From the tutorial, the guy was suggesting that, there are some, the cards are common. Actually, I could probably show you. Let's go to my inventory, look at the cards. So we can see here, we have the rarity of the cards. So we have legendary cards. I don't know why that's not show all cards. Okay, there we go. So we have legendary cards, epic, rare, and common as usual, and they're for different things. So once again, for the ships, probably for attack, for defense, for the resource gathering, for building. So a lot of cards involved, and it's kind of cool. I quite like cards in some games, not all, but this one seems to be, I guess, a bit more subtle. It's not so in your face around the cards, but whether or not it would have been better to just have a talent system instead of doing this to actually be able to do something else, but nevertheless. But yeah, I'll probably leave this video here. I just wanted to show you a bit about this game. Once again, impressive how the scale of it. You can see as well if I change it to politics, all the different players I have around me. Change it to resources. I think it's just saying what I'm claiming from where and what. That one is pretty cool. I quite like how you mouse over that and you can see the gravity field, or maybe that's implying time. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, so that is Starborne Sovereign Space. My knowledge so far. See, not even level 1. Oh, nearly halfway. Pretty good. But I am enjoying it. Oh, maybe a quarter. I'm enjoying it. I'll probably maybe tick some stuff up and leave it for a while, then come back and revisit it. It definitely has slowed down, but I think that is the kind of the design of the game. At this point, you would find an alliance, start slowly building your fleet, slowly building resources and powering up your base, then moving on to getting the next one, and so on and so forth. So it'll be pretty cool, be pretty intense at the end of the game, but let me know your comments. Once again, I'll post the link below in the comment section if you want to check it out yourself, and leave me some feedback below, subscribe for future content, and until next time, this is Mish, and I'll see you later.